What's going on, everyone? Back here with another video on my channel, Jake Snipes. It is Sunday night. I just got home a little bit ago. It is about 9 p.m. I was gone most of I was out of town yesterday. Came back late today. I didn't have a video put out. I mentioned that in the Saturday video. But this video right here is going to be for Game 3. Spurs traveling to New York, playing Madison Square Garden. Let's see if they can make it 2-1. If they go down 3-0, it's basically wraps. No teams ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. I just hope it's an exciting game. The Knicks would like to wrap it up in Game 4 in New York. So we'll just see if the Spurs can put up a fight, man. They couldn't really do much. Games 1 and 2. Game 2 they had a chance, but their youth is just showing a little bit too much. Wemby looks tired out there. He doesn't have legs on his jumper. I think this season is just a little too young, and it just doesn't seem like it's their time yet. Spurs have had their, or the Knicks, they've already had their ups and downs with losing the Pacers last series. Every team has to go through that, just one brutal loss at least once before they get there. I think this is the Spurs' brutal loss. They're going to be back next year. The Thunder, before they won the championship, they had to lose to the Mavs. It's just a cycle. It just doesn't seem like it's Spurs' time yet. But they're going to be around for a long time. They're all 20, 21, 22. But I got 4 picks that I really love for the game. We're due for a big night. We're due for a 4-0 night. We're 11-9 on the week. 11-9 on the week. 11-9 on the month. We've gone to a slow start, but I think we're going to see the increase here. We're going to see the upward trajectory. The WNBA just hasn't been nice to us. We might have to go back to MLB for a little bit until we get some more data from the WNBA, because it's just a little too hit or miss. The data is not helping us with our picks. It's still really early in the season. They've only played about 10 games. So we might have to do some baseball videos before we go back to WNBA. But that's a discussion for another time. Like I said, we got Game 3 picks. I'm going to go ahead and get right into them. First pick, the DeAndre Shamet, over 1.5 3-pointers. We took this in both games 1 and 2, and he's hit both times. He's hit 4 out of 5 overall, 80% hit rate, where he's averaging basically 3 makes a game. He's still shooting 64%, which is awesome. He shot 3 for 7 in Game 2, 3 for 6 in Game 1. With just that volume, he's bound to make 2. And especially now that they're going back home in New York, he's going to get that home court advantage. That crowd's going to be live. And the Knicks are just going to feed off it. I think they're probably going to close it out, man. 1.5 is just too low. And we're going to keep using this until they adjust it to 2.5, just because he's shooting the ball way too well. So that's going to be our first pick. Surprisingly, this is going to be our only pick from the Knicks. I found 3 good spots that I like for the Spurs, and the data supports it. We got Devin Vassell, over 7.5 rebounds and assists. This has an 80% hit rate as well. He's averaging about 9 combined. But that's against the OKC series. Look at what he's done so far in this series. Game 1, he had 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Game 2, he had 9 rebounds again, 5 assists. So he's averaging 13 combined in the last 2 games, the first 2 games of the series. He got 9 rebounds back-to-back games, so he's clearing this line alone off just the rebounds without the assists. So the assists are just a bonus. And also, you can get on BetMGM, you get plus 100, which is awesome. Great odds. All these are great odds as well, but if you get it for plus, even better. So that's going to be our second pick. Third pick, we go Dylan Harper, under 3.5 assists. Another 80% hit rate, where he's averaging just under 3. But he only has 4 assists combined this whole series so far. Game 2, he had 3. Game 1, he literally only had 1. Knicks are ranked 5th in assists allowed in the league. So great matchup, great line. And the Spurs, they just can't hit an outside shot. No one's shooting the ball too well. And that's basically sometimes all it goes down to is who's making and who's missing. It's a make or miss league. And it's kind of hard to get assists when no one's able to shoot threes. Neither team is shooting the ball well. A couple individuals are, like Shamet. But just overall as a team, you can't get assists if you can't knock down the shots. Both teams barely went over 100 points last game. So I don't think this is going to be the game where he gets over 4, especially now that the Spurs are going on on the road. He couldn't hit this line at home with the home court advantage. So I don't think Madison Square Garden is going to be the game where he gets the over. But you never know. But this is going to be a third pick. I think the data really supports this one. Before I share my pick with you guys, I want to remind everybody to sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Using my promo code will give you 2 no-sweat entries up to $200 in bonus cash. So up to $100 per entry will give you 2 free swings at it. Either you win or you get all your money back. You don't lose in this situation. Take advantage of the offer. There's a bunch of free picks in there. There's profit boosts. There's multipliers. A lot going on in the Better app. I'll have the link down below in the description. Sign up for Better using my promo code SNIPES, and good luck. With the last pick, we're going to take Wemby under 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, this one is 100% hit rate. You see the last 3 games of OKC, the first 2 games of the series against the Knicks. He's gone back-to-back 40, so he's getting close. But look at the last time he played on the road, which the Spurs are for Game 3. He had 31, Game 7 OKC, Game 5, 27. So that's what, 29 combined? I know this says averages here is 35, and he's gotten 40 back-to-back. But he's getting 40 at home, 40, 40, 40. He's not getting the same production on the road. They did have 2-day rest between games 2 and 3. But if between Game 7 and Game 1, Game 7 against OKC, Game 1 against the Knicks, they had 3 days, and he still was able to clear the line. He missed it by 2. And great matchup here, 5th in the league, 3rd in the league, 5th in the league. So top 5 matchup for all 3 categories. And like I said, I'm just not expecting the same production. Wemby just looks gassed. I think him playing about 40 minutes a night is getting to him from only playing less than 30 in the regular season. And the season is just long. They've played over this point. They've played over 100 games, especially going 7 games last series. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about who's healthier, who's better. And I think the Knicks, they just seem fresher. They seem like they're ready to seize the moment, and the Spurs aren't. So this is going to be the last pick. Let's see the odds. Some great odds. ProfitX has it for almost plus. All these are pretty good odds for this line. You get some good alt lines out there. But that's going to be the 4 picks for the game. And I think we're going 4-0. I think the data really supports all 4 of these picks. So we'll see. I'm hoping the Spurs could make it 2-1. I just want a longer series. I really don't want to sleep. I really don't want to sweep. But you never know. So yeah, tomorrow for Monday, like I said, I have a busy day, but for Tuesday, I think I'm gonna have a baseball video set out for us. But I'll talk more about that in the next video. Like I said, follow the Instagram page, and there's every week there's free picks on Better. There's promotions, there's multipliers, there's nukes. There's a lot to offer on the app, so sign up using my code SNIPES. I'll bring it up here on the screen. You get 2 no-sweat entries up to $200. Like I said, free picks galore. A lot of things to take advantage of here, so make sure you utilize it. I'll have the link down below in the description. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.